it's not like it's not like they did like a hint to what they used to make her look like in the comics before they decided to make her look like a woman again, which was like the mannish Hulk that they chose. One of her first transformations were unperfected and unrefined, and she actually did look like a lady man Hulk thing, like that fucking ugly thing used to be. That would have made sense. It's like, oh, she doesn't actually properly have her mind on straight. She transformed for the first few times. It's imperfect, and this is part of how it shows. She doesn't truly have a grip on her own personal mind state yet. But then, when we see her in focus, in frame of camera, not the first time when she transforms, when she sees herself in the reflection, not the second time when she transforms when she's at the fucking bar, but the first and second time that she well, actually, no, that would have been the second time, actually. That was the second time on camera. First time, second time, then third time properly, when the in the danger room scenario. That time. Have the first transformation be in shadow so we don't see the fucking mannish Hulk figure. Then have the second time be where she starts transforming and they actually turn up the sound editing. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with that sound quality there. We couldn't actually properly hear her heart beating in her ears where it should have been louder than the guys talking. Like it starts drowning them out. She turns around, she turns into a more mannish Hulk thing, and she's about to fucking lunge at them, and that's why the Hulk tackles her and the screen cuts to black. Just assume that there's a fight. He knocks her out, takes her back to the bungalow, then puts her in the danger room. When she pushes the wall out of the way, she has mannish hands. But then, as she walks out of the danger room, and he's telling her, "Whoa, whoa, girl." Like, her face physically changes from like a horrible CGI imperfection to a proper She-Hulk into, "Why are you making that noise?" Where he then becomes visibly confused. Because the audience would also be visibly confused. Like, wow, y'all niggas really pulled a mask here. That would be sensible. That would be good. Because now, that becomes the struggle of, well, apparently I do turn into that, but only when I don't have refined control. And, like, one of the things that she should have done in that middle of the rant was that when she's just talking about how it frustrated it makes her, she actually starts turning into that ugly version of the She-Hulk. Like, that should be the struggle. And when she gets dressed down verbally by that coworker, that should be a thing that almost snap decision happens. Like, half her body starts to, like, change into the ugly Hulk. Like, make it clear that the fine, refined, feminine hands, if you want to even call those feminine hands, that She-Hulk has start turning into a more Hulk-like rage fist. You know, maybe some purple green veins to show that this is a world breaker Hulk backhand she wants to give this bitch. Just slap her across the face. That'd be good. But they can't even do that. The other thing.
Oh, come on, Carl. Just start the show. It's only been 45 seconds. You were talking for an hour. Come on.
Not really my type.
The court finds in favor of Jennifer Walters, a.k.a. She-Hulk.
I'm skipping these title sequences. It feels like they're getting longer.
Yeah.
My cousin Chet is DJing the wedding.
What?
Yes, but we just like gradually grew apart and we don't talk anymore.
So why are you?
So why are you a bridesmaid and why did she send you an invitation?
Exactly. And why the fuck when you got that invitation, you acted surprised. Like if she knows your whole family, you should have known this was coming.
It's like you could say, well, I haven't personally talked to her, but oh my god, my mom. I guess she knows my dad. She kind of grew up with us, dude.
Don't you think that because the mom's a chatterbox, don't you think the mother would have like blurted that out to her at one point?
Eventually, it would have literally been talked. It would have literally been talked about. It's like, oh, your friend Louie talked to. Why is every single mom to me a fucking Jewish mom stereotype voice? Anyways, oh, Louie talked to me the other day. Did you know she's getting married to that one hunk Andy? Oh, when are you gonna get married? Oh, that'll never happen. You don't like men.
Yes, it's a self-contained wedding episode, and if you think this is happening at an inconvenient time in the season, you're right, because that's how weddings always are.
Wouldn't this be a great opportunity for you guys to play the fact off that this fourth wall breaking is not a thing that's just excused in the universe, and instead she starts looking at Jen like she's fucking crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally stop the joke with, who are you talking to? Credits. Because if she's sitting here like, oh no, she doesn't see Jen literally looking at her table for nothing. This just may basically be a side effect of gamma radiation on her in this universe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. It's just never going to be good that you guys keep doing this fourth wall break. There's no reason for you to mention. We know that it's a trope of sitcoms to have a wedding episode, a dance party episode, a musical episode, and whatever and what fucking not. We know. We understand. We're not stupid. We've watched ABC Family, okay? Please stop it with facial expressions, please.
She can never make a normal facial expression. She always looks like she's taking it, like she's shitting out a hedgehog.
Jealousy.
Like, all you have to do is, like, just walk out of the way and smile and walk and shit. That's all you gotta do. Are you not able to smile, Tatiana?
Telling me, let it be. I'm so fine, it's a felony.
Also, what is that fucking reaction? Carl, is it? No, I understand you're telling me that she doesn't like the character, and that character either dislikes her or did not expect her to be fucking attractively hot, if that's not the friend that asked her to be a bridesmaid. In which case, wow, Jen, way to show up to your friend's shit as She-Hulk to say, oh my god, I'm gonna show up as She-Hulk and I'm gonna be so fucking happy to be fabulous and be a boss-ass bitch. No,
that is the bride.
Oh my god, that's so. Oh no, that's worse. That's worse. Because now my question is, why are you She-Hulk right now?
Because she's a bitch, Carl. She does this shit deliberately because she's a whore.
Wow, Jen, everything about you is just working. Your ass looks crazy right now.
She never shows you your ass.
For one thing, she doesn't have much of an ass.
Yeah, she is as flat as a board.
Yeah, that's why I theorized that they used CGI to blow up her ass in that Megan Thee Stallion scene.
It's Plank all over again, man. It's Plank all over again. Do we have to actually get the male superheroes to body double for you bitches? Is that what you gotta do?
Really? They got juicier asses than the women. Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's because they actually work out and they don't skip leg day.
True. True.
Everybody has an ass. Hi, Jen. It's my favorite day. Yeah, obviously, this is the one time I didn't want to show up as just Jen.
Why?
You could have just not shown the fuck up, bitch, if it was gonna be this. If you were so starved for attention at a gathering that was supposed to give someone else all the attention. Like, come on.
You literally have no qualms and problems with using Shoki for sex. Why don't you go fuck a guy for your fucking attention? Like, why have one nigga when you can have five? Why have five when you can have 9? Why give away niggas? You can ride a fine. Like, fuck around, sound a pity on a running kind. Like, I don't care. I don't care. You cannot be so stupid. It's not possible.
Jackson, Sam, Greg, and
Also, that's not funny.
No, it is not.
And you think that this woman who has a law degree doesn't know what immortal means?
Well, but in my case, I do die, but only in the legal sense.
So you die.
I do die, but only for a little.
This pantomiming that you're doing is not funny. And also, I understand the thing that you're trying to do here. You would literally kill yourself. Men would literally rather kill themselves than go to therapy. I don't fucking care about your joke. Let's talk about the setup of this scene, okay? Your B plot with having your side character, who you haven't actually given a personality other than quirky sidekick, by the way. Great characterization. You totally passed the Bechdel test, girls. Totally. You put sidekick along with boss black bitch. Term of endearment, I swear. I'm nappy-headed, I can say it. You put Bass Black Bitch and best friend sidekick together for a case with a man who is literally a misogynist because he would rather legally kill himself and start a new life for himself than talk to his wives and say that you are draining me, or there are things that we need to work on, let's go to therapy. Clearly, you've decided to pull this character out your ass. I cannot recall a such character known as Mr. Immortal. If there is, I'm pretty sure he's like a side character figure. That's not relevant, nor does that matter. What matters here is what is the point of this in your plot? Because if you're going to have a theme, and you haven't had a theme for any of these episodes, but if you're going to have a theme for this episode, what is the theme of tying Jen's ego to this man's ego? Has to be a point.
There isn't, because women's egos are fine. It's men's egos that are terrible.
Any sort of confrontation whatsoever.
Oh, I thought that lawyers were supposed to not be judgmental.
No, they just have to represent you.
Obviously,
I'm out,
ending
I'm
a
full on
relationship
that is
is
so messed up.
hard.
Like,
So is
any sort of
grieving the
personal
death of a
growth,
spouse.
right?
Now I'm not sure who I should worry about.
The
Government,
because he does it every single time.
Was there an
Taylor does.
insurance
We're
claim
Claire
after
does.
any of the
Like,
ends are
these
switching
ones.
identities?
You see, that's funny, but not even for the reason the show thinks. Because these fucking characters are such cackling hens that anyone would fucking kill themselves before continuing to listen to their this vile asses. Like, shut the fuck up.
Phase 4 Marvel in the MCU. Aye, nigga, I'm head out.
What the hell?
The fuck?
Hey, Jen. So good to see you. I love that you never make any effort at all.
What are you doing here? This is my friend's very real wedding. You can't pull your crap here.
Oh, okay. Well, I see the chit-chat is over. The answer to your extremely rude question is that I happen to be dating a friend of the groom. He invited me.
No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop the cap. It's not just a cap. It's not just a helmet. It's a whole ass face mask, bitch. What the fuck? Also, wouldn't it be a great opportunity right now for you niggas to start using that fourth wall break to have her ranting to herself so she looks even crazier?
And then like we zoom into her talking to herself, but then for like I don't know, maybe like a 30-second rant, and then they zoom right back out. We see like a group of people just staring at her, surrounding her.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, there's no way that you're gonna say that she has the ability to restrain herself when she would literally be parsing her brain to figure out how exactly Titania even has sex with the guy, or how they even met, or how is she even interested in that. So, of course, the joke is that she literally is dating that guy and she's over the fucking moon with him. You know, one of those selective, he's my man kind of situations. Would be extremely funny if they could even pull that joke off, because they can't pull that joke off normally.
I spent $10,000 on a New Orleans jazz funeral after Arnie accidentally swallowed a cyanide pill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hear
Accidentally. How did you like? How is that a scenario that happened where he would accidentally swallow a cyanide pill? And how the hell did you believe it for so long?
And how the hell did the coroner's office rule it as a non-violent death with no cause for incident?
And he's immortal. How the fuck isn't he a multi-millionaire or a billionaire at that?
Yes. Why are we here?
Exactly. Why anything? Why phase 4? Why?
You believe me. Can I ask how you all first became aware of Mr. Immortal's pattern of behavior?
By literally seeing them with the other women and or men. And also, there's literally only one man in this room. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. We have ourselves, starting from the left, a white woman, a Africanized white woman, a Jewish white woman, a black queen, a Africanized white woman, a gay man, a black queen, a Karen, and Ashrama. I understand what we're going for gender and ethnic parity and diversity, but I gotta say, there's a lot of chocolate and toffee at this table.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see from the curls in the hair of these two white women, or in this case, Jewish woman and suburbanite housewife, literally everybody with the exception of the gay man who's getting included into this, they are all of an identity.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't know how this works with you making it not look like he's predating himself on minorities. Okay? I don't know how you don't make it look like he's predating himself on minorities. Literally, if I put an arrow over their head, it goes white, black, white, 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 black, 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 white, white. And I don't mean like because of their minority status, I mean class.
Mm-hmm.
All of them in this scene at least look generally okay, especially including Ashrama there on the far right. Also, damn, you put the Indian woman on the far right. I hope nobody talks about the geopolitical explorations of what that will mean. But they all look at least middle class if they aren't part of the upper middle class. I don't think this means the thing you hoped that it would mean, but it's not very good. Because you have to assume they have money because he has money. So what did they look like before he met them?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could have... There's a better way to do this scene. You could have had, like, all of the women and, like, the men give versions of examples. Kind of like a transition during Malcolm in the Middle. Like, a transition between each of them talking about, like, the camera moves to the side. Since y'all niggas were trying to do shit like this with WandaVision, why don't you start showing that level of cinematography in other parts of your projects? Very weird how you choose not to. Have the side where they're talking and, like, between them, it's like, starting from the left or, like, starting from the right, she explains how she met him and how he left her through this gambit, and like every single time they give their story, basically they show up somewhere in the background and he basically just gets bored of whatever he was just with and kills himself so he can go chase them.
Mm-hmm.
So he kills himself. However, he killed himself with the way on the far left, then saw her like as an assistant at a hotel they were staying at as a resort. He then gets with her, then he leaves her to get with her, to get with her, to get with her, to then have a stint with him, to then come back to her, to then to go to her, and then to go to her. And who's the most recent ex-wife? That'd be the other important thing here.
Also, him being immortal, like how long has he trekked to this earth? Like, does he have a taste for chocolate because he used to own slaves?
Yeah, that's like unironically. That's the other thing about the scene that I was trying not to point out. Because I thought they would explain it at least. At least I don't know. Maybe I paused on the moment. But these women do not look like they have any real difference in age.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could
say,
type.
Or body
type. Like, I don't see anybody who's fat at this table except for Jewish woman. I don't see anybody who's ultimately giant, full-figured, and of a different culture, or than that of Ashurama. I'm gonna keep calling her Ashurama, guys. Listen, I could be very fucking assholeish, but I watch way too many films. That's a proper woman's name. Stay pressed off my nuts, please. You have so many different cultures sitting at this table just in how they choose to live their life and in their lifestyle, with totally not Viola Davis sitting on the second from the left, to Jewish woman, to Black Queens number 1 and number 2 sitting next to the second Aunt Viv in the center, next to white gay man that could pass for a double on Designing Women, and then white Karen. You have a lot of things happening here, but what I don't see is a person who's pushing 80. I don't see a person pushing 70. I don't see a person who's 60. I don't see a young fucking thing that's like a woman who was brought in by his looks and his money at the age of like 25. You could have a lot of things here, and there's only one man? Only one? Only one.
He's bi, but he's not that bi.
So it's so scuffed.
Frankly, all of these spouses should be filing criminal charges. You are lucky you're not in prison.
So why did you take the case?
She needed a man to rant at. That's about it.
This isn't like what are we doing? What is this? Are you guys really so fucking? Do you guys not understand how fucking defense and prosecutions work? The prosecution works and is paid by the state. Defense works on contract. Why would they take a case they assume they'd lose?
Carl, remember, it's not the showrunner's fault. They just don't know how to write law things.
How much did they pay to make this?
I don't know, but it's probably somewhere in the
It's
millions.
not enough.
I will never understand women if I live to be and I will.
Well, understand this one.
Women and men, because you married a man, dumbass.
But let me tell you this. You're gonna have to pay.
Why are you smiling?
It's kind of fun.
That wasn't a smile, though. You gave him bitch lips.
Bitch
Specific
lips.
kind of a specific kind of bitch face where you just like, you look at him when you purse your lips and you give him that stank face that only black women can give. It's kind of like the white women doe eyes that only white women can have. But this is particular to the, I want you to suffer and I want you to understand that I'm enjoying it the entire time, but not that much. Also, why are you doing the hand thing? Just turn his chair around with your hand.
Hey, so the groomsmen were playing Mario Kart and their shirts got all wrinkled.
Oh my god, from a video game?
Yeah, video games are sports now. They're on ESPN and everything.
Okay, that's not a thing, though. You guys are just being assholes to her.
Face! Oh, God, that face.
And I am taking that. That's mine now, thank you.
Split it evenly 8 ways and call it a day.
Very fair.
Generous and fair.
And then everyone can move on with their lives. So I will draw up the paperwork immediately and we will get this all sorted out.
Just a minute. We were married for 18 years and she was only with him for 3.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so now you are making an argument that is extremely bad for you and actually speaks to the greed of women, which is entitlement. I was with him for this long, and she was only with him for 3. Well, I was with him for this long. We have kids. I have more kids than you. Your kids are fucking butt ugly. Well,
You don't even know how much all his stocks and the gold, you don't know what that accumulates to. So why the fuck you could be getting 20 mil? So what the fuck? So why are you bitching already?
Plus, if you know he is worth multi-million dollars, bitch, shut the fuck up. You're getting multi-million dollars. Like $50,000 right now, if somebody were handed that to me in cash and put it in my fucking checking account, that is a life-changing amount of money. So anything with a 6-pointed decimal behind it, you don't have the ability to complain, especially if you're fucking up some commas that good. More importantly, does it fucking matter what amount of money you get? To the point that you're now going to try to play the woman card of how much and how long you suffered your pain and anguish, because now you're minimizing the emotions of the gay man in the room. How much of an ally are you, you fucking Cretaceous bitch?
Cretaceous bitch?
Look at her face!
Oh, boy.
3. Why should she get the same amount as me? Because I had a kid with this fool.
Why should we be punished for her mistake?
Why should I be punished for her mistake? Okay, so now children are mistakes. Except if they're with a man who has a lot of money and he is desired, then they're not mistakes, they're wanted. You guys just went 0 for 11 in like 15 minutes. How did you do that? How did you just dismiss the female gender as deserving of not even the streets, but the sewers?
the Earth's core.
Get your ass in the gutter, bitch! Oh, fuck!
Yo, what's going on, my party people? It's your boy, DJ Incredible
I get the joke, but it's also very lame, so.
Unbelievable. This got ugly. There's absolutely no doubt about that, but I truly did love each and every...
We are done here. Miss Ramos, unconventional and excellent.
Right?
Good morning.
Okay, see, you had me, and then you did the "give me my money" black stereotype, and now I need to go take a piss. Not because I need to use the bathroom, but because you should be ashamed of yourself. I get up and protest of you whores.
Josh!
Oh my God.
I thought Lulu had eaten you.
Oh no, I'm here. This is the most fun I've seen you have all weekend. Or Wednesday and Thursday.
Josh is good. It's a good.
What the fuck are you? What the fuck is that?
What?
This fucking, oh my God, Josh, pending for Josh. I'm fucking beaming while also fucking drunk. Oh my God, if I could take my top off, I would. Oh, just want one male character in these universes with these women to fucking tell them, oh, thirsty bitch. Just once. Just once. I can hear the women in the audience too saying, oh my God, Carl, you don't understand. She really likes him. Yeah, she likes him so much she wants to give him a tour guide of what the other side of a dress looks like.
Like, bitch, you're so thirsty. I want to just feed you an entire gallon of Aquafina.
Look at these eyes! How are you even looking at him right now?
You know, everyone is always so saying about how SheHulk is amazing. They're always saying it. I just want to be amazing tonight.
So, wouldn't it be important for you to then come as yourself and try to exude some of that self-confidence that you clearly love to get from
Carl,
SheHulk?
no! This is supposed to be. This is supposed to set women back, not forward. That's what feminists do. Her learning how to be confident and sexy on her own. Like, no, she has to be dependent on something, whether it be men's validation or some green monster.
Oh, I think you're pretty great.
See?
Thank you.
You bitch.
Well, this man's giving this is just giving all the fuckboy eyes. In his brain right now, he's saying, "I'm fucking you tonight. I'm fucking you tonight."
Well, my job is done here.
Oh no, I forgot how to do it.
This is pathetic.
Oh, give me a second.
Wouldn't it be more telling to be like, you can't get into She-Hulk because you're too drunk to have composure?
Mm-hmm.
And that this now be a weakness? You know, since you've decided to insert people who are willing to try and harvest her fucking blood, wouldn't this be a great way for you to demonstrate, oh yes, at some point Titania is going to hook up with those guys and she's going to be helpful in getting her blood for whatever purpose they want it for. At the same time, why would you literally give her what she wants when your friend asked you to not turn into the Hulk? Granted, your friend's treating you like a bitch. That's not the point. You have to be above them. So why are you giving her what she wants? Or why are you trying to give her what she wants? You're retarded. And now you're going to have to pay for revenue damages for the stone. Also, you're about to have a superpowered fight around civilians inside of a building at a venue. Words are hard. What the fuck is wrong with you?
She's like Man of Steel. She doesn't care. The world is her playground. I don't give a damn how many men, women, and children I gotta kill to do it.
Oh.
My veneers. Oh, you think this is funny?
Did you guys intend on making her look like a pickaninny?
Oh, Jesus Christ, she does. Wow.
Oh, just go ahead and pull up that picture from reference from Tales of the Hood 2, from the scene with the girl obsessed with the pickaninny. Oh my god, no! Stop! No! No! This is not funny. I feel like a bully now. Unlike you bitches, I actually have a form of shame. Oh my god. Oh no. This is not okay, okay? I know Jamila doesn't, because she's working for Disney, but I have some form of shame. You should feel embarrassed for doing this lowest brow of physical humor and comedy. At the same time, I should praise you for at least deciding that a woman is going to have beauty be tarnished here, but you do understand that Titania's character is not the person who needs to be crestfallen in this moment. I hope people understand that. This is not what I asked for a few minutes ago, okay? Jennifer, needs to learn humility and also self-respect and also self-encouragement. Having Titania look like a fool does not do that. It is instead a scapegoat so that Jen doesn't have to be embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
You're not helping the hero by refusing to make her learn lessons and take lumps. And also, she just looks like a fucking stereotype now.
She-Hulk is at my wedding. Yeah. I love you so much. I'm a fan. Whoa, huge. Yeah, they're big.
Okay, what? And I cannot express enough. The fuck?